Good morning to my YouTube subscribers, my fellow Lotto Odd members and Pick3.com members and lottery players. This is D Love. Today is March 1st, 2020. It is now 8:48 p.m. This is the first time I believe I ever done a video, yes, I know, on Sunday morning. Okay, this should have been done last night, but I'm doing it today. I want to show you guys something that will guarantee you a hit. This is for my multiplayers and five dimes, and I want to show you guys something. Okay, if you're following me on YouTube, which most of you are, you should be. I've explained in some of my videos about the free websites where you can learn about the game, because the more you know, the more you can grow. Okay, I want to show you here. Called Pick3Edge.com. It's a free website. It gives you tips and tells you stuff about um, the number 036. They call it the old man 3, one guaranteed number hit rundowns. I mentioned this in my videos, so if you haven't, you should have been looking this up. This is part can help you to prediction. The reason I'm bringing you here, if you notice, it says all evens, all odds. I want to show you guys something, guarantee you a hit. The thing here is, I advise you to, this is for a box hit, but it will build your account up to where you'll be able to stay in the game and then, blend in some straight hits with your box hits. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you an example here for those that, have pick3sug.com. Here, you'll click in. This is called a checker. It checks all states. So this is really great for people on five dimes, right, where you're playing multiple states. This here, I want to show you last month how many times all evens and all odds showed up. Okay. And so you click the program run here. This is basically 20 numbers. Okay. So, it's 10 odds, 10 evens. Look here, from February 1st till the 29th. Look what came out. Isn't it something? This is evening and midday with all the states, going all the way down West Virginia, Wyoming, Virginia, Tennessee, Texas, tri-state area, South Carolina, Oklahoma, Ohio, North Carolina, New York, New Mexico, New Jersey, New England, Missouri, um, Minnesota, Michigan, Maryland, everywhere, LA, Indiana, Kansas, Illinois, Indiana, Georgia. Look how it's been shown. Just 1 month. Now I'm going to change it to show you something what came just the last 4 days. Look at this. These are hits still. So all odds. Now we're just going to switch back over here to give you a tip about this. This is guaranteeing you hit with the all evens, all odds. I would say box it. Unless you're studying and you have the funds, you can afford to. First, I would say box, build your account up, and then try to change some of the all evens, all odds into a position of low, low, high, 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 low, or high, low, high, or low, high, low. All right. So here it says, look, they're all evens. It was showing you all odds how they spaced out. Yeah, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it came even, even. Skipped a day here. Then odds, bang. So then all of a sudden now for 7 draws, it was without an all even or all odds. That's to say this is a good time to play all evens or all odds. You only have 10 numbers each. It's 20 numbers. If you box them, you're coming out with 20 numbers, $5, 37.50. So you made $32. That's just off of one state. So now if you lost in a state, you lost $5. You know what I'm saying? Because you're playing 20 numbers. So I think it comes out beneficial. So give me an example. If you did this for yesterday, so we'll go to yesterday's chat. And you played these 10 numbers, let's say in about 5, 6, 10 states. Look what you had for midday alone. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits in the midday. Tri-state area. Then you have Maryland, Denver, and Arkansas. All right. And then you got in the evening, Minnesota, New York, evening, Tennessee, and then you got Texas at night, Virginia at night, and Wyoming. So it goes to show you that it's profitable to play all evens, all odds at certain days when you notice it. So find your states where if you see them running a lot in there, I would start playing them. If you see they're overdue, I would get ready to play them. Usually between like 8, 9 draws, numbers will come back, patterns will repeat. So that would I advise you. All right. I hope this helped you guys out. This is beneficial. Oh, one more thing I want to show you about also with the SP3 SUG. This is Georgia. As you can see, we have a brother from Lotto Odds, Dante Payton. Many of you know him. He's the master of the Pig 3, very good at it, catching box numbers. And this is one of his workouts where he does the sum group tracking for the Pig 3. I like to separate it midday to midday. Just tell me, like, in the last I would look was the longest time that it was like 9 days. So I know it can go without like 9 days. See, 8, 9, 8, 8. So the average meaning you can expect in the next 2 to 3 days that the sum 14 to 17 will show up. It's been so hot here. There's a possibility also here the last time it took 10 days here, 12, 5, say 11 days, 7. So very low when you're getting this. So I would be looking for Georgia to be between 7 and 14. That's my opinion. And then you go here. You also have midday Georgia show you A, B, C front tracking. Notice this is for front tracking only, meaning the first exact number. So that A represents 0, 1, 2, and 3. B represents 4, 5, and 6. C represents 7, 8, and 9. So it's telling me that 4, 5, and 6, the last time it came out, one of those came out, was here on February 20th. You see, they got your 6 and you got your 4 on February 18th. I didn't think a 5 had led in so long to lead. Remember, it's always to lead. So this is it. There you go, your 5, 520. So it's been since January 1st that a 5 hasn't led. So that would be something, you would look at and consider. Okay, so you would go in here for those doing this new. If I'm going to follow Georgia, I would think that B would be showing up. So I leave 4, 5, and 6 and eliminate every other number, the front numbers. This is the number patterns for those that have lotto odds. Okay, and then you'll go here, and now you can go to Georgia with your sums and say, well, I'll go down here to my sums and eliminate every sums except for 14 to 17. So I'm looking for that. And that just reduces your numbers down dramatically because we can't afford to play all of them. Now you're down to 100 numbers. This is $25. You want to increase your chance, you feel strong about it, you could play this and spend $25 on one number. Of course, many of us would like to reduce it a little bit lower than that when the funds are tight. So I go to the high, low, and the even odds, and I look for that pattern, which I think I can recreate. I myself, I'm looking at this pattern here. I would go by. Now this is a prediction here I'm going to go with myself. I see this EO, and so I'm looking at just this alone. But instead of playing this, which is, you see here, this is Georgia midday. That would be 9 numbers. As a backup, I most likely would do something like probably here and put this there. So that would give me 32 numbers. All right. That's my prediction. That right there is what, about $9. This increases your chance of me of hitting if you're right. If I take out thinking it might not be doubles, a lot of these numbers are, this is for a straight hit. If I take this and reduce it, which I'll show you an example of. So I got 32 numbers using this. Now I can come here and go to conversions, open up a thing for conversion to pick 3, put it here in the workshop, right? Paste, and I compress box. And now I have less numbers, and I can take these numbers here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. It reduced it to 24 numbers now. So these would be the 24 numbers I would play instead of 32. So now I would do this in a box position. If I want to leave it as a straight, I would have left it the way I had it originally. Excuse me, right here with the 32 numbers, and take a chance with that. Or reducing it down to basically 24 numbers gives you what, 8 more numbers less to play. I mean, you trying to save that money, but if you can afford it, go for it. All right, so I hope this helps you out with the pick. So with the all evens, all odds, 5 dimes, you could pick like 10 states, play these. Each 10 states will come out to about $50. If you catch 2 hits, you won $75. So that's a $25 profit. If you catch 4 states out of the 10 that you picked, there you go. You have your $150. You know what I'm saying? And you only spent $50. So that's your profit. I hope this helped you guys out very much. D Love out. Have a blessed Sunday. Time to go worship and praise my Lord and Savior. Have a blessed one.